I want to tell you the story of St. Christopher. You've all heard it, but I want to tell it maybe in a different way. The version of the story which we know best actually comes from the Western tradition. In the Western tradition, St. Christopher is not a dog-headed man, but a giant. He's not a Canaanite, but a Canaanite. And in an important way, he's a Cainite. That is, a descendant of Cain, associated with the Nephilim, the giants of the Genesis flood. So although he's not a dog-headed man in the Western tradition, and some people have felt safe and represented this version of the icon in their churches because they didn't like the dog-headed version, and that's understandable. But even though he's a Cainite, St. Christopher is still like the Canaanite woman, that dog on the edge of the table who asks Christ for the crumbs. So as hard as you try, you will not get the dog out of St. Christopher. So as hard as you try, you will not get the dog out of St. Christopher. The story of St. Christopher has him as a vicious warrior in Canaan who is looking to serve the most powerful man in the world. He founds the most renowned and powerful king until he sees that this king is afraid of the devil. This king is afraid of the devil. So he goes to serve the devil. And in this we can see St. Christopher going all the way to the end. All the way to the edge of what is imaginable and becoming a servant of the evil one directly. Then St. Christopher notices that the evil one is afraid of the cross. So he decides he will serve Christ. Now in the story, at least in the version that's in the Golden Legend, St. Christopher is also a trickster. Because he tells those he serves, for example, he informs the king that unless the king tells him who the devil is, that he will no longer serve that king. But in answering St. Christopher, this becomes the very reason why St. Christopher stops serving the king and then looks for the next most powerful person, which is the devil. And then he does the same to the devil. He tricks the devil himself in revealing Christ to him. We need to pay attention to this detail because I think it's an image of what St. Christopher can be for us. The key to the double inversion, which transforms the fall and death into resurrection. It's the trampling of death by death. Trampling of death by death. It's an image of what St. Christopher can be for us. The key to the double inversion, which transforms the fall and death into resurrection. The trampling of death by death. So as hard as you try, you will not get the dog out of St. Christopher. So as hard as you try, you will not get the dog out of St. Christopher. It's an image of what St. Christopher can be for us. The key to the double inversion, which transforms the fall and death into resurrection. The trampling of death by death.